Hello, hello, hello. We are participating in a holiday called the 4th of July. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it. Don't turn this into a controversy. Don't make this about you, okay? Let's just feel good, you know? I know we have people have maybe not you or me, but maybe people have a problem, you know? They can't wear the red, white and blue proudly. Well, you know what? I don't know, you know? Countries just seem to brainwash their people, all right? And you believe in what your country does, else, or else. Happy 4th of July, right? Right. 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 Yeah. 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 I don't know. What are all the cool people going with? That's probably what you want to do, you know? Like how some people just like music just because it's popular. Other people do. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you like popular music? You know what I mean? You should probably only like you probably don't have to listen to it like in your private life. Like, when you're at home, maybe you don't have to listen to it because it's really bad, most of it. But go to concerts, get some dates and stuff, maybe. You can meet some people that way. But honestly, if you're grown and you're not married, then I don't know what you're doing with your life. Like me, you know, I'm all used up. I'm out of juice. There's something wrong with me. There's something wrong with me. Is there really something wrong with all the people who aren't married? Probably, and I don't want to be one of those people. I just have something wrong with me. There's something off. I have something about me that makes it hard to be in a relationship. Wow. Wow. What if you just realized that? What if you just came to terms with that and you're just like, you know what? It's true. You know what I mean? You're like, you know what? I'm gonna try to change it though. I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Even though, I think most of the problems people have are usually problems that they're never going to fix. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It just seems so hard to fix some of the problems, and when it's like, when you have a problem and then you turn into a habitual offender and then you repeat the same thing over and over. And how is anybody supposed to trust you? You can't trust yourself. I can't trust myself, you know? I gotta force myself to do things. I gotta be on point with it. I gotta make myself do the things that I need to do, you know? Take care of your car, take care of your teeth, wash your clothes, take a shower, take some vitamins, buy the things that you need to buy to make your life okay. Try new things, try new tea, try new people, you know? I don't know. I just think like most people don't get along. And it's crazy to me to think about how some people have friends. It's weird because I've had friends. I've had the friend experience. I've had a lot of different friends. And now that I'm older, it's just crazy to think about how I used to be because, I was just so chill. I was like a drifter, in a big group of friends. I knew a lot of people. But, I guess when push comes to shove, the reality is the group of friends I was in was probably the gutter people, the people, the slime of society. Maybe not the complete slime. It wasn't that bad. I feel like it. I don't think like it was very that terrible. Honestly. But some of the people that I used to hang out with turned out to be very bad for me and very terrible. I wish I never met them. Like if I could look back and be like, yeah, I can see where this is gonna end. I'm not gonna respond to this person. I don't know. It just seems like most of the people in my life were just people trying to use me for something. So I thought, well, you might as well post up online since you have such a great personality and you're so funny and good looking. You might as well post up online and give people something, you know? They can use me for something. But it's not going to be me giving you money or me letting you use my truck on the weekends. or me coming and house sitting, me going and feeding your cat when you're out of town. I don't know, me babysitting, change your kids diapers, like whatever someone is trying to force me to do, or rope me in. We're friends. Yeah, can you come over and help me clean my van? Yes, there's a lot of random sticky stuff in there, but I'll pay ya. You look like you need a little extra money. Yeah. Yeah. I got sick of being that guy. I get sick of being that guy. I got sick of being the guy that just looks poor, just looks crazy, just looks like there's something wrong with him. And then, it's just like this thing that lingers in the air, and it's all around you. If you're not aware of it, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. You don't want to be one of those guys, okay? And who I was before, I mean, I was still cool. Like, even though I was in kind of a bad place, and maybe I didn't care about too many things, and I didn't care about how I looked and all this stuff, and maybe it's cool not to care. I don't know. Some people make caring look cool, though. I don't know. It is true. If you just look at a lot of the people that get famous, like, they're all like these badasses who don't care. They don't care about nothing. They don't care about nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. I don't care. I don't care. I'm too much of a badass to care. Shoot. Donate to charity. I don't care. I mean, I'm victimized. That's probably the number one reason why a person turns into a badass, because they realize how victimized they are, and they're the only rabbit who's going to dig themselves out of that hole, you know? And it is true. I mean, you're the only person who could do stuff for yourself, you know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying, when dealing with other people, you get to a certain point, and you're just like, man, I'm going to go over here and live my life. Like, I'm checking out. I'm checking out of the hotel. You. It's all about you and this person and that person and the group of friends we have. It's like, oh, okay, good for everyone. Good for everyone. Good for everyone. Like all the attractive women on the planet. It's just like, good for you. Good for you. That's great. That's great. Like, I don't know, like, relationships. Just because you're dating someone attractive doesn't mean you're gonna have a good relationship. You know what I mean? But when it really comes down to it, it's like, I'm so good looking. I got so much going for me. Yeah, that Seth guy. Mm. And so it's just like, okay, yeah, good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Good. I'm not doing this. I don't know. It's too hard. It's too hard. It's too hard to be with this people. I was never too good at relationships. I'm trying to think of it differently nowadays, but I think I've just gotten so old to the point where it's like, it's changed so much. I can see it for what it is. It doesn't seem so exciting. It's like everybody's living life on the internet. Like I feel like I just unplugged and I get everything I need from the internet. You know, Friends aren't that good. Well, go watch, someone stream video games or something. They resemble a better friend than my real life friends. Relationships aren't good. Okay, well, go seek some adult entertainment or something. I don't know. No, I don't do that. I definitely don't do. I have a girlfriend. Yeah, I'm married. Yeah, I got a lot of friends around too. Yeah, yeah. I got things. You questionable. You never know. I got like 10 giraffes, 10 elephants, 10 dogs, 10 cats. You know what I mean? Got Elmo in the closet. Got the Cookie Monster in my kitchen and under the kitchen sink. I got things going for me. I got things going for me. I don't have to worry. I don't have to stress. I'm living a good life. I have no idea. That's what I just feeling like for so long is I don't have anything going for me. But my mind's just working so fast. I'm getting so much done. So I don't know. Maybe it's gonna pay off one day. I really love what I do though. Um, but yeah, you probably shut the door. Don't let the weird in. Like me, I try to like explain things in videos, and then people still say things to me online, and it's like, okay, you know what? You missed the video, you missed my opinion, you have simplistic things to say, and you know what? Why respond to such simplicity when I have completely different thoughts going on? I'm living in a completely different world, okay? I remember when they used to be simpler, when I was a kid, it was simpler. It was so simple and easy. It was so, it was just, it wasn't so hard. It was just things weren't as complicated, when you're a kid and you don't I mean, I was pretty okay, decently smart kid, which is pretty good for the people that were around me. I mean, being decently smart around some people is like being a genius, especially the people that think they're really smart, but I mean, do they ever really do anything with it? You know what I mean? Like, you're smart, you're so smart, but you never really did anything with it. So, like if you're smart, at least do something with it because you can be like, yes, see, I did that. I did that. I don't know. I mean, like having a kid and a girlfriend and happy life probably doesn't really count as doing something smart, but I guess it is smart, you know. I guess it is like me. If I was smarter, I would probably have better relationships in my life. I don't know, but I do feel like I'm the victim. I feel like I'm the person. I'm the center of the show. It's kind of narcissistic, I don't want to sit here and talk about myself. It's not mental illness. I feel like there's a comfortable level of kind of self-gloating, self-loathing kind of narcissism that's not really narcissism. People try to throw around that word a lot, like everyone's narcissistic and stuff. It's like, well, I mean, people are people, I mean, I don't know. Like sometimes a person is just a narcissistic, but they're not very evil. They're not a very evil person though. But they're pretty obsessed about themselves. But I mean, maybe it's better than some of the other things they could do. Like some of those people who are addicted going to the gym. They're all beefed up and stuff. I mean, maybe they're a little bit self-obsessed, Maybe they're putting a little bit too much time in. But for me, it's like I look at that and I'm like, you know what? That's probably healthy. That's a healthy level of self-obsession, honestly. But yeah, I mean the outside world and the conditions it has and it's almost like sign on the dot type stuff, what this person says goes and it's like no. Some people think that that's how the way it goes. What I say goes. Well, you're creating your own world, so whatever. You know what I mean? Like I'm creating my own world. I have opinions about things, but maybe they don't really matter. Maybe me sitting here thinks something so great almost doesn't even like. I don't know. It's just like a collective group, collective consciousness around a particular thing, and it makes it better when you feel connected. You feel connected through something that's popular. You feel like you're a part of something. You feel like it's significant or whatever. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I kind of got over it. I kind of got over all of it, really. But I get to a point where it's like, you know what? I think it's really about making something that's worth it, that's actually valuable. A lot of this stuff. Don't get all brainwashed in the negativity of, yeah, it's all pointless. Everything's so boring. Ba da 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 ba ba da da. I don't know. There's a certain level of kind of, I think, achievement that you can get to, especially in the entertainment industry. You can get to a certain level there, and if you're not determined enough, you're not going to. But it could take a lot of time, I think. But you could do it. I think anybody could do it if they really want to do. They just don't want to. People just don't want to work that hard. I don't know. Seems so like it's so much. It's too much. One day we're not gonna be here, and whatever. But I can't think like that, and that's what I'm saying. You can't think like that, You can't think like that. Don't think like that. As something for people that just aren't aren't on your level or something. I don't know. I like that. I don't like to use the whole on my level. Get on my level, Um the next level, all of that. That was kind of trending for a while, and some things trend, and I don't think people really think about it. They just kind of roll with it. But it's like the next level. I'm getting to the next level. Like whatever. I don't know. Like the whole I'm gonna grow. I'm growing as a person. I don't know. Like I think there is truth in a lot of things people say, but it's just so corny, like I'm growing as a person. I don't know, man. I'm just having my own experience. I pretty much see the end result and I'm just like, you know what, man? Like I'm doing things because man, I don't know. I just why not? Why not? I'm not scared. I don't care what people think. But to succeed, you kind of have to care to an extent, but how are you going to give them that attitude? How are you going to give them that badass mentality? If you just kind of are on your own, you're on your own train tracks, whatever. I used to think trains were safe. They are not safe. Trains are not safe, by the way. I thought they were, though. I thought they were until it was proved otherwise. Because, like, it's glued to the train tracks. What could go wrong? Yeah. Boy, was that. Ooh, that was just too narrow-minded. I'm so narrow-minded. Um, I don't know. I'm trying to branch out. I'm trying to expand my horizons and learn more stuff. But it's just like I don't know. I just get lost in whatever I'm interested in. Mostly interested in vegging out, just turning into a vegetable, just sitting here playing video games, learning nothing, just feeling the satisfaction of winning. Trying to fight off that loss, that next loss, and just hoping that my teammates pull through. But I've experienced so much now that I don't know. It's almost like it diffuses itself. Like it almost like the entire thing collapses in front of me, and I'm just like, you know what? What, man? I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I need to go learn some stuff. I'm making talk videos. I need to go learn. I need to find something interesting to talk about. But yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. Like I don't really like to have other things leak out on me. There's some very negative people out there. They're so negative. They don't realize how negative everything they think is subjective to this idea of what they are, and what you are or you aren't. And everyone's always obsessed with that. And they can't just be someone and just accept things for what they are. And and it depends on what you're doing, you know. Depends on what you're doing. If you're not good at something and you're good at something else, I don't know. You take some work and you're probably not even gonna get there. You're probably not even gonna get there. All right. That's my motto, you know. You can try, but you might not get anywhere with it, which is cool if you want to keep going. A lot of people have hobbies, all right? And they're not famous, okay? Just keep that in mind. A lot of people out there are very good at a lot of different things and they don't get very popular from it, you know? Like there's a lot of people that can sing, rap, dance, play games, play guitar, just trying to survive as trying to be a streamer or whatever, a gamer. It's just crazy, dude. Like it's normal. It's you are on probably a normal level of skill. Even if you're above average, man. If there's a bunch of people playing the game that you're playing, I don't know. It just seems like it's so hard to get better, man. You got to devote so much time to it. But I don't know. I kind of have a double whammy of interest because I'm like, yeah, no one's special. It takes so much work to be better than other people at things, and it's so hard to shine through. And so I'm just like, well, jeez, how can I turn this around? How can I turn this? How can I think differently than I don't want to accept that for myself. I don't know why, and I think that's the negativity inside of me. It's almost like this. It's like this, almost like this alien that kind of implanted itself inside of my mind and won't leave or something. Just the way I think is it's so like dark. Like I've always been like a dark person, and I've tried to kind of escape it, but it's just a part of who I am. I don't know. I don't know, man. I just have this darkness follow me everywhere I go, just the way it is. Don't know why, but at least I have some style with it, you know? It's like I got some dark style. I got a dark style, man. I don't know. I don't really want to accept that though. I don't really want to accept that. Um I guess it's kind of nice to have something good about yourself though, you know? I think like normal people probably don't have that much going for them. Like they probably don't have that many things to make them feel good about themselves. If you think about that. So they should just like come up with something to feel good about. Screw it, man. You don't have to feel bad about all these different things, all these standards. Oh my god. But it's like I was talking about before, you got to take care of yourself, you know? If you don't, okay, then you don't. You don't necessarily have to, but I mean, I guess whatever. You want to go be a bum on the street and don't brush your teeth or whatever, whatever. Hey, go ahead. You know what I mean? That's kind of the way it is. If you want to go do that, go ahead. Go lose your teeth and lose your eyeballs and your ears and everything else too, you know? Screw it. If that's what you're about, how am I supposed to tell you what to do? You know? And so we get to the final segment. Weird, letting the weird in. The weird is contagious. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm weird, and I've said this a lot. That my philosophy of weird is, I'm pretty sure like everyone in America is very weird. And the problem is you don't see it that way. You don't think of yourself as weird. You honestly don't think you're weird. But then you have the other side where you're like, "Oh, I accepted I'm weird. I'm weird. I'm accepting I'm weird. I'm weird, and I'm rolling with that. I'm just, if anyone asks, I'm like, "Yeah, I'm weird." Like so, I just don't like to really even go down that route because I almost think it's just idiotic in a way. It's just like, you know, whatever. All right. You know what I mean? Like weird, not weird, blah da 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 diddy da da dee da da. I just think if someone's calling something weird, then they're probably weird. Like you're probably weird, man. I mean, I don't know. Who cares? I mean, maybe it's not even relevant. Maybe you just want to call something weird. I don't know. Maybe I feel like calling something weird is kind of a last just defense. It's a defense for yourself to make yourself feel better. And like these social defenses we have, like making fun of someone else or something. But even if you don't make fun of someone, like say like you don't bully them, you don't make fun of them, but they screw up and it's funny. So it's kind of the same thing. I mean, in a way, people screw up or they do something wrong or they just made a fool of, embarrass themselves or whatever the hell, whatever happens. All right, it's just funny. Okay, it's just funny. It's like supposed to live up to so much, and like people are just so average. They're so normal, you know. They're so weird, right? Like, what is normal society? Like, what is normal, man? What I don't even know. But the whole idea of weird is just kind of I don't know. It's like, yeah, I mean, you could like say it's weird, but there's like more going on than that. You know what I mean? Like, you just call something weird. It's like, well, yeah, but what did you expect? I mean, it's almost not. It's like it's just casual weirdness. It's like not even weird anymore. I don't even know what weird is. People just throw the word around and stuff. I don't want to be weird though. Honestly, I don't want to be weird. I don't want to accept I'm weird. I don't think I'm weird. To me, I'm pretty normal. To me, I'm like, just like a decently intelligent guy just doing what it is he wants to do. And someone might be just like, oh, that was weird. It's like, well, what? I don't know, man. Like, what? Have you been around the internet lately, man? Have you seen the stuff online? You know? And it's kind of the funny thing, if everyone kind of put themselves out there in a lot of different ways, it would probably be a lot weirder, you know? Like, but as it stands, I mean, like, dude, like, I'm pretty chill, cool person. And I guess that's what That's my end result. That's my end game. That's what I'm settling on, right? I'm a pretty cool, chill person, and that's just another little label, little thing, a little hook that people kind of rely on. Chill, cool, weird, not weird, blah blah blah. Yeah, I don't know. Anybody really embracing weird? You really embrace it? Like, yeah. This guy called me weird. Well, I'm gonna do something with it. I'm gonna make weird popular. I'm gonna make it trend. Yeah, some people do that. I just think that some people might think they're weird because they're different or they have different interests or whatever. I don't know, dude. I mean, you're not so unique. There's a lot of people with similar interests. You just have to find them. You're probably not weird anymore. You're just that type of person. Like for some weird reason, people are just interested in certain things. They just like certain things. I don't know what it is. They like doing certain things. There's certain hobbies, like me doing this. I just like doing it. Does that make me weird? No. It probably just makes me that type of person. He's just a type of person who likes to do it. What's the big deal? I don't know. But yeah, don't let the weird in. Shut the door. Lock it. Keep it out. People try to label you one thing or another thing. Try to spread on you like a disease, and then you run around and you think, I'm weird. I'm weird. That's what you think your whole life. I'm weird. I'm weird. Hey man, you're weird. I know. I'm weird. I'm weird. Yeah, I'm weird. Well, that's your gutter humor for today. Gutter humor. Is that a good brand? I don't know. Probably need some more mainstream. Haggle humor. No. Something humor. Something humor. Something humor. That's it. Something humor. Yeah. Something humor. That's my comedy brand now. I'm out of here.